Hello everybody, here's a quick tutorial, oh not a tutorial, but a demonstration of what kind of work I do. So this floor right here has already been installed by somebody else. But there was carpet in some other places. So what I did is I ripped it up and reinstalled new hardwood right here. Actually, this is not hardwood, this is laminate flooring. And what you'll immediately notice is that these panels are running perpendicular to these ones over here. The only reason that is because of that window. The sun will shine in this way and will highlight all the imperfections of a floor. So the manufacturer recommends that you actually lay the panels perpendicular to the window and parallel to the light. So if that makes sense, let's carry on. So basically what happened was that all this area was covered in carpet. Once it was ripped up, I checked to make sure that the moisture content underneath was adequate. Between 0 and 3%, I believe, is for concrete or concrete screed. I had a moisture test done on several spots and it all fell within acceptable ranges. So I put down a Quiet Max underlayment, which is a noise reducing acoustic barrier that prevents any type of loud noises such as people dropping ping pong balls or what have you on the floor, transferring down to the people downstairs. This is a concrete floor, like I said, and this is a condominium, so there would be lots of noise transfer otherwise. And this will buffer that problem. I ran the boards completely to the wall. Underneath this track, screwed the track back down to the floor with just regular wood screws, I believe. And then added this quarter round trim right here. That's this darker piece that goes up against the baseboard trim right there. Goes all the way around. If you can see that. Boop, 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 boop. Bam. And turn off the light. Over here is a larger room. Once again, new transition. Right there. Again, the panels are perpendicular to these ones. And again, the light is shining in from this direction. So therefore the panels run in this direction. The old installer continued the panels in this direction, and I'm not sure if you can see this very well, but on the screen from my viewfinder you can actually see several lines going across. The idea is to hide those lines in different types of light being cast from the window into your face by having a uniform pattern. So I can see lots of different colors here. I can see light, dark, etc., etc. That's supposed to be kind of illuminated if you're running it parallel to the window, but you know, no big deal. I think they did a pretty good job otherwise. It's just a matter of finding something that kind of matched the color. And I think this was a pretty close color match considering that this has been discontinued. And there's the new transition, like I said. Lights on. More quarter round. All the way inside the closet. Same track over here. It's hard to see. It's pretty dark in here. These apartments are notoriously underlit. But that's not my fault. I don't think. There's some more right there. All the way underneath. There's more quarter round over there. Now, it's a pretty standard, simple installation, but I just wanted to point out that some of the things that I do like to do on jobs like this is make my miter cuts over here with a coping saw. So this piece is actually coped. That piece right there on the outside corner does have a miter cut. I use a miter gauge and just make sure that everything's hunky-dory. I think that was something like 46.5 degrees as opposed to 45. So if you're ever laying floor and you have these weird angles from builders that were probably dead by now, because this building was built in 1975, well, you're not going to rebuild the wall, so it's probably just better to have some kind of miter gauge. And that's why that looks so darn good. Okay, well, that's everything. Just thought I'd show off some of the work that I've been doing recently. I don't normally update on my Call of Duty construction page whenever the job is relatively small, or if I'm just painting the walls or painting an apartment, because paint, this all could have been painted previously and you would never know. Or I could have changed the colors completely and you would never know. It doesn't really show that well on video or pictures, so I don't normally take pictures and comment on those things. But this is pretty obvious. So ripping up the carpet, replacing with laminate flooring, clicking it together, making sure everything's really good. About a 1/4 inch gap all around all the exterior wall for expansion, etc. That's stuff that I can kind of show. On the next video, I'm hoping to actually show stages and steps on how to do any type of larger project, as long as the project's large enough to warrant a video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support. 2 years and counting. Bye-bye.